Hello, my name is Sarah Ann Jukes and I am the author of books such as The Hunt for the Nightingale, The Night Animals and Stormfield. Today though, I'm really excited to be reading another book, and this one is by Lyra Mayhew, who's from Hinstock Primary School. Now Lyra's book had the biggest impact on the whole of the Bookfest Reading Panel for the whole of Shropshire in Year 3. So it's a very, very special book. It's called Axel and Mabel's Magic Pearl. So, shall we get started and start reading? One sunny day, Axel was swimming in the refreshing waters of the river. Ah, so nice, Axel sighed happily, the cold water invigorating her as she admired the pearl necklace passed down her family for generations. After a while, she swam to the shore for a well-deserved break. Wow, that was fun, she exclaimed, a hint of weariness in her voice. You might be wondering how axolotls like Axel can only breathe underwater. But Axel possesses a magic pearl that allows anyone to breathe on land as well. That evening, as the sun set, she drifted off into a deep slumber. Suddenly, Axel woke up to the sensation of something panting and drooling on her face. Yuck! Disgusting, she shouted, scrambling to sit up. Two huge brown eyes hovered over her, accompanied by a long pink tongue that was dangerously close. Hi, I'm Maple, the Labradoodle, the creature introduced cheerfully. Oh, hi, Axel replied, still slightly bewildered. What's that? Maple asked, eyes wide with curiosity. It's a pearl. Why? Axel inquired, her intrigue piqued. It's mesmerising. By the way, do you want to be friends with me? Maple asked, waggling her tail enthusiastically. Yes, Axel replied, and from that day on they were best friends. 3 weeks later, Axel decided that it was time to reveal the real purpose to Maple. Are you ready for something special? Axel asked. I was born ready, replied Maple. Axel snapped her pearl in half, handing a piece to her new best friend. Hey, am I going to keep this? Wondered Maple. Yep, replied Axel. Okay, got your pearl? Yes, said Maple excitedly. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Axel counted down nervously. Bang! Splash! Wow, 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 this is so cool, Maple exclaimed, utterly astonished. Silver salmon glided elegantly through the clear waters, and Maple's eyes widened in amazement. This is incredible, she shouted, overwhelmed by the beauty surrounding her. Right? I'm so glad you are enjoying it, Axel replied, sharing her friend's joy. Let's swim closer to there, Maple suggested, eagerly pointing to the shimmering fish. What? Are you crazy? That's way too dangerous. Scaredy cat, teased Maple playfully. Come on. With that, Maple began pulling Axel towards one of the riskiest areas of the river. No! Don't go there, Maple. The whirlpools are really fierce, Axel shouted, urgency in her voice. We'll be fine, Maple reassured her with confidence. After what felt like an eternity, they reached the treacherous canyon at the bottom of the river's depths. We're here! What do you think? Maple exclaimed. Axel hesitated. I didn't even get the chance to answer, but yes, it is quite intriguing. Maybe we should head back now. What's that sound? Maple asked, tilting her head. Wait, I know that sound, Axel exclaimed, fear creeping into her tone. Run! Shouted Axel. Not run, swim, Maple corrected her, humour in her voice, but she could sense Axel's panic. Splashing vigorously, the two friends raced towards the riverbank. Suddenly, Axel's tail became trapped under a heavy rock. Help! She cried out in distress. I'm coming, Maple responded, rushing back to her friend. Thanks, Axel exclaimed, her voice laced with gratitude. Stay calm, Axel, I'll save you, Maple promised, determined to help. With great effort, Maple dove back through the canyon, locating Axel, who was now growing frantic. Quick, Maple! When I said run, I did really mean swim, Axel urged. Right, replied Maple, nodding whilst focusing on the task. Do you know why I said that? Asked Axel. No idea, Maple said, her curiosity piqued. It's because of the whirlpools, and I needed urgent help, Axel explained, panic rising. Understanding the gravity of the situation, Maple lunged towards the rock and lifted it off Axel's tail just in time. However, as they attempted to flee, the whirlpools closed in around them and Axel's pearl necklace snapped. In a flurry, both friends fought against the swimming current, and soon they found themselves back at shore, panting heavily. No, my necklace! It's lost! Now my family will not be happy at all, Axel lamented, her eye filled with disappointment. Hey, don't be sad, Maple replied softly. A moment of contemplation crossed Maple's face and she decided to cheer her friend up. She snapped her pearl in half, giving one piece to Axel, ensuring her friend would never be without a magical pearl again. Here, take this. Now you won't need to worry at all, Maple said, her tail wagging in support. You can always count on your best friend. Now, I'm sure you agree that was a very wonderful story, and there was even more wonderful illustrations in it, and it ends with a particularly lovely one. You can see here that Lyra has drawn one, which is absolutely beautiful, and she's also generated one using AI, so you can see what an actual little puppy, the Labradoodle puppy, and an axolotl might look like on their quest, which is really, really wonderful. So thank you so much, Lyra, for writing this brilliant book, which I enjoyed reading so much. And I can see that you definitely have a brilliant future ahead of you in writing and in illustrating. Congratulations!